Hello and welcome to Gamer Chat Weekly. Join your hosts Cameron, Jerome, and Angie for your latest gaming news, topics, and special guests. Now featured on iHeartRadio, Spreaker, and UGRGaming.com.
Hello and welcome to Gamer Chat Weekly. We're live. Oh my god, where am I at? Why am I not on the screen? Yeah, alright. Welcome to the first ever live broadcasted right here on Twitch on the Admired Plague Station, Gamer Chat Weekly. Episode what? We got fucking 95? After 95 episodes, we finally are live streaming an episode.
We've done them before.
We did do the E3. We did E3, and we did one other one. But welcome everybody, and thank you for joining. I'm Cameron.
I'm Jerome.
And I'm Angie.
Yeah! So what we're doing today is doing our end of the year award show / recap, basically, where we pick our favorite games out of Xbox One, PS4, Wii U, and handheld, and then we have multi-platform, and then our own personal favorite. So we're
then the viewer's choice.
And then the viewer's choice. So the way this is going to work is we're going to go down to each category, starting with the Xbox, and work our way down. Label our nominees for best exclusive for that system, and then we're going to discuss what we thought the best, game was, and you guys can chime in with your thoughts, feelings, heartbreaks, and raging gaming boners if you feel like it. So that's how it's gonna work. The fuck just happened, Angie? What did you do?
That fucking cat. I'm telling you, he's just being an asshole.
He's trying to get famous. He's trying to get internet
famous. The cat's like, let me out the stream. I gotta see my fan.
I don't even know what he just did, but it just caused an entire ruckus.
Welcome, Frame.
So we've heard.
All right, so for you guys to do your viewer's choice, please type in !poll, and that'll bring up a link. Vote on the poll. You can vote once and only once to make it count. There's 20 games on that list. If your game did not make the list, we're sorry. It probably sucked.
Yes.
Destiny.
And please vote. Please vote. We like to hear from you guys.
So, all right, you guys ready for this?
Let's do it.
All right, so my screen's gonna kind of go away probably. I can't pop up the Skype Messenger thing, but who wants to read off our list for Xbox? Xbox One, first up.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Let me get to it.
Oh Jesus.
Do it, Angie.
Do it, Angie.
Angie.
All right, so for Xbox we have Sunset Overdrive, Halo, Titanfall, Fable, and
D4.
All
right, so we had 5 games on this list. Those were the 5 exclusives that came out this year for Xbox One, 2014 games. So, Jerome, what do you think deserves the top spot on that list?
Oh, well, number one. I think we had a great... Xbox had a pretty damn good year. A lot better than Sony, I'd say, but...
Sony.
Well, it's kind of... For me, I'm kind of torn between Sunset and Titanfall. I mean, Halo, as much as I loved playing through the campaigns, Halo had a horrible launch, and those are the types of things sometimes you can't recover from. There are just some games where, like, a day one issue is fine, but a month one issue is completely different. So that kind of pushes that out for me. D4 I didn't like too much, didn't spend much time with. Same thing with Fable. Really love Titanfall, but I have to give the edge to Sunset Overdrive because that game was just purely awesome. There's not very many games out there who do that kind of punk rock soundtrack, which I love. I really like punk rock. So the soundtrack was awesome. I love games that are self-aware. Plays well. Best Xbox game for me. Okay,
Angie, boom! So you're down here now. I'm looking at my Skype. I'm like, she's up there on Skype, but she's down here on the thing.
So my vote definitely goes for Sunset Overdrive. Halo, I'm kind of...
It's a collection, to be honest. The only thing that really makes it its own game is the fact that you get the Halo 5 Guardians multiplayer beta next week! Ugh! Sorry, I had to get that out. I'm excited.
Titanfall, I just kind of... It was a great game, but I feel like they could have added a lot more to it and made it a little bit more exciting than it was. It's kind of... I played it. I felt that it was very one-sided in its excitement. It was very easy to get tired of. And Fable, it's Fable.
It's Fable. They don't really change.
No, it's kind of the same game, just revamped every time. So my vote goes for Sunset Overdrive.
All right. Well, the winner's going to be Sunset Overdrive because as as well as everyone else has stated, out of all the games on the list, Titanfall for me was just Call of Battle Mech 2014 simulator. I mean, it had its moments. It had a fun multiplayer, but to me, that doesn't make it a well-rounded experience for Xbox Game of the Year. D4. I didn't even hear about it until like today, but Jerome played it.
Yeah,
And it
it's
sucked,
just
so.
like I skipped over it.
And
It
Jerome
was
is
okay. It was kind of a weird. It was kind of a weird little game.
and if Jerome said it's meh, I trust Jerome's judgment on any video game ever. So there's that.
It's one of those niche games where some people will love it. It'll be a cult classic for those that really like it.
Which
And
is
then
like 10 people.
And then Fable, it's the same thing over and over and over again, so I can't go into that. However, Sunset Overdrive kind of like it took its style of gameplay and then it broke the fourth wall Deadpool style and then just went hard the entire way through. I binge played it for 14 straight hours, and not many games make me do that. Like, I literally went out and bought the entire Xbox One library of games I did not own on another system at all, and I bought like 7 games. And Sunset Overdrive kept my attention all the way through the single-player campaign, all the way through all the DLC single-player campaign, through most of the side quests, and into Chaos Squad before I even touched any other game. So, hands down, Sunset Overdrive wins this bout. Agreeance? Agreeance, right?
Yes.
Hey, thumbs up. Let's see the thumbs. Yeah. There we go. 6 thumbs. Who's got 6 thumbs and agrees on Sunset Overdrive? These people. All right, I'm disappearing for a second. I got the next category. So, I'm gone. Poof. For PS4, we got Transistor, Last of Us, Infamous, Little Big Planet. All right, Angie, you're starting with this one.
Oh, I would have to say, I'm not even going to go into explanation, Little Big Planet.
Wow. Just
love
straight
Little
off
Big
the
Planet.
bat.
For me, it's a win. I love
Sackboy
Little Big
approval.
Planet. I love Sackboy. I love the fact that you can create your own levels, and it's, to me, that game is so versatile, and of course PlayStation 4 has the rights to it, so Little Big Planet for me.
No, we did
Fuck
not forget
everybody
we said Infamous. Damn it, Scrib. God, people.
Damn it, Scrib.
Damn it, Scrib. We said Infamous. All right, Jerome, your take. Unless you want to end end that one.
No, I'll go second. I'll end the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I want to say that the best made on the PS4 originally game I played this year was Infamous, but I really enjoyed The Last of Us a lot more. I mean, yes, it is a port, it is a remake, but last year, Wind Waker on the Wii U, I believe, won our Wii U award. So I think that The Last of Us was just phenomenal. Someone who didn't have a PS3, awesome game. All the good things that people say about it is 100% true. So Infamous was a close second, but I would have to say The Last of Us for me.
Ooh, it's down to me, I guess. Just like Jerome, I mean, I have to agree with Angie. Little Big Planet was fun as shit. Still is fun as shit. It's like my party game of the year besides Smash. It's like a close second right now. And Sackboy's awesome. However,
I love Sackboy.
Infamous was fun as hell. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the choices. The only thing I didn't like was the fact I don't see a fucking reflection in the windows when I'm scaling buildings.
God, that bothered the hell out of me.
It bothered me so much.
And
it's
then
terrible.
did even worse. It was just like, I don't know why. I've never been picky about graphics, but for some reason, window reflections have to be perfect for me.
Yeah, and then like Watch Dogs is like,
why.
it's like Watch Dogs. You see the damn same tree and same fountain no matter what window you're looking. It's like, that's not.
Right, like you.
That's not behind me.
There's a group of buildings right behind you, but in the reflection there's just an open road. Like,
it's like, what?
I'm scared.
But I have to agree with Jerome. Last of Us, 10 out of 10, hands down. Would play again, over and over and over and over again. The story, even though it was a remake of the PS3 edition, putting it on the PS4 with the remastered graphics, the online multiplayer is fucking phenomenal. Like, it's just crazy. Like, it was probably one of the best stories this year, hands down. Except for Dragon Age, to be completely honest, story-wise.
Dragon Age.
So I'm gonna have to go ahead and two out of 3 votes. Last of Us wins this bout this year for exclusive for PS4. Yeah. Good job, Last of Us. Okay. Next up,
Yeah.
Jerome, you're gonna read these ones.
Wii U.
This is
All
yours.
right, so this is my forte. I mean, I do. Cameron and I are kings of the internet, and I do play all 3 of my consoles as much as I possibly can. The best games that we kind of came up with were Bayonetta, Smash Brothers, Mario Kart 8, Donkey Kong, and Hyrule Warriors.
But we're gonna cross out Donkey Kong right now.
Yeah. Okay.
It's at the bottom of that list, anyways.
Yeah.
All right, so am I gonna start
Completely
this one
forgot
off
that we
and then
crossed
go
out.
Angie and then Jerome? Let's do it that way.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so out of all those games, I have to say that I've played all but Donkey Kong, and I've like literally only played like a couple hours of Hyrule Warriors, and that was while I was sitting at Target chilling. I own the game. I haven't actually sat down and played it though. However, Mario Kart 8 and Smash Brothers make great party drinking games, and solo drinking games. I need a drink. Out of that list, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say I'm giving it to Smash Brothers. No game have I ever played like I went to the midnight release at the only Best Buy that had it, and they had a tournament going on, and it was one of the most fun experience I had at a midnight release. We were playing Melee, we were playing Brawl. There was tournaments all over the place. They were giving out copies early because the Best Buy people just did not give a flying potato. They're like, you get a copy, and we're like, yeah, it was raining copies of Smash. We're like, woo. I then went to Denny's and played until 3 a.m. at Denny's with 3 of my friends while we're eating like Grand Slamwiches, getting fat. And then when it came out on the Wii U, though, and we're like, oh my god, you can use your Game Boy as a controller to TV, 8-player Smash, mine exploded into a whole other dimension. So Smash Brothers gets it for brain bashing drinking game of the year. Yep. Angie, go. Go. I keep looking at the Skype.
That. Yeah, you keep looking at the wrong screen.
I have 2 screens. I got Skype on this side, and I got XSplit over here, and I'm just like, which Angie am I pointing? There's 2 Angies. Angie.
All right, so my vote goes to Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart. That is probably my favorite game to just
drink
on people.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I like to just lose and then talk shit because I'm awesome at losing every game. But
Luigi,
that's my vote because I haven't played the other one, so I can't. I'm completely biased. It's
Luigi rape face.
Wow, Luigi.
He's just like Rainbow Road all day. He's like flying off the cliff on Rainbow. He's like, it's like, why are you mad at? I'm mad at the road.
Yeah.
Rainbow Road.
When Mario Kart 8
Italians
came
can't
out,
drive. It's okay.
my friends and I were playing, and oh my god, Rainbow Road on Mario Kart 8, like like they have the older Rainbow Road, but the one made for Mario Kart 8. We fell off the map so many times the first time playing because it wasn't even funny. We were just like, we're not playing this again.
I saw a meme.
We'll stick to the other. We'll go back to the mushroom.
I saw a meme, and it was like, I don't think kids can get their driver's license until they can beat Rainbow Road without falling off. And I was like, not bad. I actually kind of agree with that.
I think that's a great idea.
But they have to play it with like the Wii steering wheel remote thing, so it's like simulating of driving. They're like, oh!
They should attach it to like a giant bus wheel and make them
Oh
drive
my
it.
god! Stick shift Mario Kart. Oh, what up, Bacon? What up, everyone? Guys, once again, let me reiterate before Jerome goes into his final decision. Please vote on the best game of the year viewer choice award.
Yes.
Type in exclamation point poll, click the link, and vote. Currently, I believe is Smash winning right now still?
It is.
Smash is still winning with 5 votes. Oh my god, because here's the updated list. Smash with 5, Halo for 1, Sunset Overdrive for 1, Dragon Age for 1, Mario Kart for 1, Alien for 1, Shadows of Mordor for 1, and Far Cry for 1. So there we go.
Come on, Dragon Agers.
All right. So, Jerome, final decision. Go.
All right, so before I go into my decision, yes, I am a Nintendo fanboy. I love Nintendo much more than I do my Xbox or my PlayStation. My heart will always belong to Nintendo. That being said, Nintendo had a phenomenal year, because last year, for people who listen to the podcast on a regular basis, while I love Nintendo, I am very honest about pretty much anything in video games. Nintendo had a really shitty year last year, but they really came back and turned it around. Phenomenal games all year long. Like, the thing is, when coming up with these lists, at least for me, for the Xbox and PlayStation, what it was nominated was just about all there was. But with Nintendo, I had to.
There were choices to be
There
made.
were choices for the Wii U. Yeah. So I mean, that being said, I'm sorry. Well, not sorry, because Smash Brothers is the best game of the year, if not the past 10 years. So
You took that back real quick. Sorry.
I would go beyond.
Sorry, but not sorry. Really not sorry at all.
Smash Brothers was phenomenal, though. It's like I haven't had that much fun playing a video game in 2014. That was the most fun I've had all year playing video. That's the most fun I've had in life. In 2014,
we had a Christmas party not too long ago, like our summer solstice party. How do you vote? Boda, type in ! poll. There you go. Andy's got it.
I did it.
We had this winter solstice party at my house, right? And we invited like 20 people over, and one person walked in who's never played Smash before in their life. And we're all sitting there, mind you. There's 4 of us on 3DSs, 1 of us on the big Wii U gamepad, and the rest were on the Wiimotes. And he walks in and goes, "The fuck are you playing? I want it on this shit." And he played the next 4 hours straight with us. Like, that's how good that game is. Like, we had a blast. So much fun. There's so many characters. And then it got really funny when, like, the person never played Smash won a round, and then they had to fight Dark Pit to unlock Dark Pit.
Oh, that's funny.
That was the biggest showdown, like, of the day. So, I think we're calling this one. I think we know who the winner is here. Clear.
It's Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers.
It's just a phenomenal game because you can play it by yourself, you can play it with 2 people, you can play it with 4 people, you can play it with 8 people. You know,
You can play it by yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Oops, sorry.
What?
I forgot to take out the R in the listing.
Yeah, that's why
Command,
I had to delete the R.
Edit. Pull.
Cameron,
Okay.
you're fired.
I'm fired.
You're so fired.
I'm fired. Fire me.
No, wait, Cameron, you voted, and then you shared the link with us. So
I shared the voted link.
You shared the results, so it's like the one vote, and we weren't able to vote. It's like Cameron has rigged this election.
Cameron has rigged this election.
Rigged election. Stop. My bad, bros. Hey, had a favor to ask you? Uh-oh.
It was so good.
Oh, people are asking for favors. Oh, shit, son.
Favors? What kind of favors?
Are
If
they-
you ask for a favor,
Are they sexual in nature, or are they money
you
related?
have to give a sexual favor to Cameron after.
Well, okay, everyone has to appreciate this. Far Cry 4 equals the Eagle Simulator. Oh. I have to agree.
Scrib, don't ye dare. How dare ye?
All right, so moving on to our multi-platform game of the year. And this was a big list for us to whittle down to what we thought were like the biggest. No, not sexual favors.
These were also decisions to be made for this one.
Yes, we see the Wii U category in the multi-platform category were like the hardest to like sit down and think of when you only have 15 minutes before you podcast. We're like,
well, Cameron, we were supposed to do this like a week ago, and you were just like, "We'll get to it whenever we can."
Well, so you see,
Mm.
me and Jerome actually text each other. We had this thing hooked up, and then like overtime happened, and then overtime leads to alcohol, and then alcohol leads to nothing getting done, other than me going, "Ah!"
Because I was super busy.
And Angie was busy getting like freaking like married and going to Vegas. What was wrong with you, Angie? What the hell? Go to Vegas and stuff. So yeah, so let's read off these nominees and start our heated discussion that might end in a virtual fist fight. It doesn't work. I was hoping my hand would go like through the frame and like hit Jerome in the face, but didn't work. So who's rating them? Who's rating them? Who wants it? Who wants the cookie?
I'll do it. Give me. All right, so for our multi-platform, we're doing Call of Duty,
Whoopee!
Assassin's Creed.
Ass Creed. You understand? Ass Creed.
I was gonna say, oh, stop listening, Xbox.
Xbox, no, don't you do that!
It just pulled up like Assassin's Creed. It's like, holy shit.
Xbox off. Oh wait, Jerome got his on. Thank God.
Wolfenstein and Dragon Age.
Okay, so.
Okay. Do I need to redo that after I just like spashed out over my Xbox? It just was like doo doo, and I was like, what the fuck?
So who wants to go first? Are we gonna?
Dragon Age.
Wow. There wasn't a discussion, Angie. You just blurted it out.
It is Dragon Age. Damn it.
Dragon Age. Vote for Dragon Age.
Is that your vote also, Kim?
Yep. Jerome's like, fuck.
It's good.
Going
Yeah,
once?
no, that's fine. That's fine because I'm tied between Wolfenstein and Assassin's Creed anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Ass
Okay.
Creed.
Okay, so let's.
Unity.
Yeah, Jerome, explain.
Okay, so I loved Assassin's Creed Unity.
He's
It wasn't perfect, but I mean, I didn't have any bugs with it. I know a lot of people had bugs and glitches. I was playing day one on my Xbox One. Never had any problems with it. So, I mean, I know that there were a lot of people, but from my perspective, Unity was really good. It said it kind of did what 2 did for me.
Jerome, I think we're having some technical difficulties. You're coming in and out
for future. Am I?
Okay,
Yeah.
Angie, you're having Jerome issues. Are you having issues with Jerome audio?
yeah, I am.
Okay, Jerome, we may have to drop you and bring you right back in, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
Say something. Say
Wait.
something, Jerome. Say something.
Say
Oh,
something.
yes.
I'm giving up on you. Okay, I think you're good. I think just the
You
pause
guys
worked.
sound fine, not me.
Okay, maybe it was just a little weird hiccup.
I don't know.
I think you're good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. You're good. I think it was just. I think
Can
it
you
was-
hear me now?
Yeah, Smithers, are you good?
Okay.
Awesome.
Beam me up, Scott.
Anyway, sounds like it kind of first
Nope.
foundation for
Technical
going
difficulties.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
you're
going
skipping
out
it
again.
Um,
And it is Dragon Age.
Jerome, I don't know what's going on. It might be. Are you having like internet issues? Maybe. It doesn't. Skype
No,
doesn't-
I have full
I have.
Well- I have full bars.
That's weird.
You jerk.
I'm not. Hey,
Oh,
I'm
that
saying
came through.
that did come through. Well, it's like when you say like 2 or 3 words, it comes through fine. But once you
It's
start
just
talking, like your
Jerome is
mouth talks, but like the voice does not sync with your mouth.
The internet is like Jerome is talking too much. The king of the internet must yield.
Perhaps.
So basically, what Jerome was trying to say was, As Creed had a lot of
Dragon Age
issues
Is the best.
for a lot of people, but he had no issues. So his experience was a little bit different. I also had no issues with my Assassin's Creed, but a
And I
lot
have
of
very
people did.
little issues.
However,
So.
the reason why I'm not voting for Ass Creed is because they took out my favorite fucking feature, which is the multiplayer mode. They put in co-op
See, but
instead.
That to me doesn't.
I thought
like,
the co-op was better though. I thought co-op was better.
Yeah, the
I
Assassin's
prefer-
Why
Creed
did they? But why did they?
multiplayer is-
Why
I
did?
like
Why
it.
did they have to take out multiplayer?
Because like nobody plays the multiplayer on Assassin's
Because the
Creed.
multiplayer-
Me and Jerome assassinated
Nobody was
each other
really playing-
every other day.
Kind of fun.
I win.
No, you don't.
Dragon Age wins.
You're such a loser, Cameron.
Dragon Age had a
Breakthrough
great story,
zombie
had great
mentality.
character development. I didn't have that much sex with gay elves this time around, and
Oh man, I was trying to hit it with everybody.
hit it and quit it.
Yeah, right. That's how you roll. It's kind of hard.
I'm still fucking like I'm still trying to get over fucking Anders from Dragon Age 2. I didn't even do. I was trying to be nice. He's like, "Hey baby, how you doing?
Say hey you.
Do you do butt stuff? I bet you do
You
butt
do
stuff."
butt stuff. Why don't you come over here? I got something for you.
I got a little something. It's a little potion. Got number 9 on it.
Also said
Got a little something for you.
Oh yeah, and Wolfenstein. Hopefully, Jerome. Actually, let's call you right back. Okay, let's see if that fixes it because you're still Megatroning over here. So.
Wolfenstein was awesome. I love Wolfenstein. Oh.
He loved Wolfenstein. He got to kill Nazis, or in his case, Nazis.
Nazis.
Now, all right, Jerome, we're gonna drop you and bring you right back. Stay tuned. Hold on, guys. 1 second.
I can entertain.
Calling right back. See if it fixes.
Cameron, what are you doing? Jizz on the face? Is that what that just was?
Jizz on my face. Jizz on my face. I got
What?
2 penises. Yeah. Jerome's like, shit. What did I come back? I left for 3 seconds. What did I come back to?
Does it? Is it okay now?
Oh, it sounds kind of
Are we good?
scratchy.
You sound better. You sound better. We're still waiting for the video feed.
You guys sound kind of weird now. No,
You sound weird.
Do we play Dragon Age PC? Yes.
No, you do.
I do.
I play on Xbox One. He was asking me, Cameron.
X-Bone.
You.
This right here is the best co-host ever. The little spinny circle of death. Yeah.
Yes.
Greatest.
Best co-host.
All right. Well, you know, I have a fun idea. Drummer, can you hear us at least still, or no? No.
What?
No. Is he gone? Is he dead?
Scrib feels betrayed.
Scrib, Far Cry was a good game, but it wasn't better than Dragon Age.
Scrib, we still love you.
Yeah, Drum's here. There he is. Kind of.
I'm here, yeah. I'm here.
He's here.
Oh, I'm here.
I am here!
I'm here.
We are here! You are here. We can hear you. You're coming in loud and clear.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we
has landed.
That's good.
We just want a video of you. So I was thinking about... I don't have video for anybody. Well, I have video for Angie, obviously.
Wait, did I
Un momento, guys. Of course, our first our first podcast on Twitch was gonna have some hiccups, and here we go with some hiccups. But we got fucking pretty decent way through the podcast before this happened.
I know it went really well.
Maybe if we weren't like, I don't know, Skyping an hour before.
Maybe.
So what you guys? I only Skyped an hour and a half before we started the podcast, then started the stream. Whatever.
It's because we're like family.
So while we're waiting for Jerome's video to continue loading, and for him to load up to us, and have the internets work and play well together, like you gotta break through the technical difficulties.
You just gotta, they gotta.
Angie, I wasn't going there. That was the jump. That was a 22 Jump Street reference. That wasn't a sexual joke. It was a 22 Jump Street.
That's still a sexual joke.
No, it wasn't. I'm breaking through the ceiling.
Yeah, I know.
Breaking through the ceiling.
To clarify, you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
We can hear you. We just can't see you.
Okay.
All right. So are we picking our own personal game and then voting for the other person's? Like this kind of motion?
Or handheld.
Oh yeah, handheld. Derp. I fucking forgot what handheld. Derp. Okay, hold on. I got handhelds.
Okay.
Hold on a second while my screen goes blank. Bink. All right, for handheld we got Fantasy Life, Pokemans, Smash Bros, and Fire Emblem. I'll start.
They took our times.
Pokemans. Because, I mean, I really did like Fire Emblem. It had, I mean, I've played most of the other ones. I like the tactical style of it. I like turn-based stuff. It was a JRPG, so it works like that. However, Pokemon, battling friends, making secret hideout bases, and then the reboot of that region was pretty sweet. Even though IGN was like, too much water, 7 out of 10.
Yeah, they said too much. It's like too much water.
They literally said there is too much water. You are in a peninsula, all right? You're in a peninsula. What do you expect? The legendaries are water-based. Well, the one is water-based. Like, the fuck, bro? What do you expect? But yeah, the color palette was nice. The music was good. The gameplay was fun. Being able to use the Pokebag to trade all your other 5,000 bajillion Pokemans to your Pokedex right away without having to recapture all 5,000 bajillion of them. You're good to go. Cameron liked poking men. Yes, I love poking men all day. I'm poking all of you right now. Oh, yeah. So, Pokemon wins my vote. Angie, go.
All right, so right now, out of all of them, my vote goes for Fantasy Life. I actually requested that this go into our voting. Fantasy Life is probably one of the best handheld RPGs besides Final Fantasy Tactics A2. I've been playing it. I downloaded it, and I just can't put it down. It's a great game.
Angie,
Pokemon.
Angie, let me see your hands. You put it down. I can't put it down.
I can't put it down.
It's on my chest. You just can't see it. It's my tits right now.
It's like stuffed in.
I have it in here, so when my circle comes out,
a
I'm
treasure.
pop back up.
Yeah, so it's in there. So when I want, I just grab it and take it out. But for Pokemon, the reason why I did not go with the Pokey is I'm a little disappointed that they have run out of creative names. I really am.
I mean, but it's a reboot of an old one, so you have to it's like Soul Silver and Heart Gold and.
I know, but they're just so they're like it's a grass Pokemon. We're calling it Grassalade. It shoots blades.
It's a trash Pokemon. You're now Grubbish.
Yeah,
you're a seal. It's round, so Seal.
Seal. Yeah, you are a rock, so we're gonna call you Rubble. It's not. I don't know. They can come up with so much more creative
nostalgia.
Names. Yes.
Jerome, if you're there, what would you pick?
I would vote Pokemon.
All right, there we go.
It was great because Ruby and Sapphire were like my least favorite Pokemon games, but I feel like the remakes really help make them feel more modern, and that really is what those games needed. Just played a lot better, a lot more cinematic, all around pretty awesome.
All hail the talking circle. Yes.
Pokemon's, well, the thing is like, I think it's really cool because, from playing Pokemon as a kid, like remembering what it looked like, for me, like remembering Red and Blue on the Game Boy and then looking at what they're doing on handhelds now, like that's what really gets me. It's like, holy crap.
And that is the difference. All right. So there we go. Pokemon wins this bout. Either one. Doesn't matter. Just pick one. It's good. Okay. So far this stream has been 10 out of 10. Most epic. So many thumbs up have been thrown. I'm sure Jerome is thumbs upping right now. You just can't see him do it. So now we're going to pick our personal favorite. And we're going to kind of do like this weird like recycling symbol method of picking which
It's called Synergy.
So I'm going to start. My personal pick for the year is Alien Isolation. Because it was everything a survival horror game should be. It was intense. It had a somewhat okay story, but to me, it was more about making your own choices. Like, it was my own story, essentially. Like, I really didn't care what she was doing most way through the story, other than I had to get from point A to point B. The story for me was, how am I getting from point A to point B? Am I going to just book it down this hallway and hope to God I don't have a tail just and die? Or am I going to throw a noisemaker down there and then sneak around? And all these different options to me in front of me that I could use to get to point B. And to me, that's what made that game so freaking scary, was the fact that you never knew when the alien was going to pop out. It was all like, sup, bro? I forgot to tell you about behind this door, but your face looks tasty. And you're dead.
Your face looks tasty.
So, to me, Alien Isolation was one of those games where the story really didn't matter a whole lot to me, other than the what was it called? The second game of the DLC where you got to actually play as Ripley and play as the last surviving members. That mode was awesome because it stuck pretty much damn straight true to the movie Alien, and I really like seeing that at the from a first person perspective, essentially seeing what they went through on the Nostromo and stuff. So to me, that game is my game of the year. Jerome, seeing how you're still a talking floating ball, we'll let you go with your person.
I vote for Smash Brothers. The game was simply awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, it was completely awesome. Like I said, there's so much replayability. The core awesomeness of it is still there. I don't want to sound like a broken record from what I said earlier. It's a lot of fun. It's one of those games. You can play by yourself. There's over 100 challenges to go for, which range from really easy to really difficult. There's classic mode, event mode, all-star mode, and all those are awesome by yourself. And now you can do all those with 2 players. And with the up to 8-player Smash, along with Amiibo integration, there's just so much to do, and it's just such a blast to play. I loved it so much. It was just so great.
Angie.
All right, so if Kevin is here, he will appreciate this one. My game pick is Dragon Age. I love Dragon Age. They have improved on the gameplay. They've improved on everything in the game. It's a great storyline. It's a huge, huge world. Great maps, great places to go. Awesome turns of events. and so many choices in the game that allows you to shape your character and shape your story. So many. So it is great. I absolutely love Dragon Age. That is my pick, and I'm sticking to it.
All right, so how this works, we all have our own choices. I have Alien, Jerome has Smash, and Angie has Dragon Age. And what we're going to do is do the same order, but now I have to pick out of your guys's. Jerome has to pick out of mine and yours. You have to pick out between mine and Jerome's. So, out of your guys's two, because I have to pick out of your two, I'm going with Dragon Age Inquisition. Because, hot damn, I mean, yes. Let me defend this before Jerome, like, jumps down my throat with a 20-foot pole. Smash is awesome.
Cameron, you would be used to things going down your throat.
I mean, I drink all the time. I mean, liquids, a lot of liquids. To me, Smash Brothers is an amazing game. It's a great game to play with friends. I had a blast. Basically, like I told Jerome, like in one day, I had 100%ed Smash 3DS. Like I was texting, like I can't put this down. It's an amazing game. I cannot lie. However, Dragon Age blew my expectations of what that game should have been and what it was out of the water. I was thinking, like a little bit lower. I mean, I wasn't thinking of that high of quality. Like, I saw the previews, I thought it was, oh, just fancy CGI. But then I loaded the game up, I'm like, holy shit. Game. They improved a lot of their combat. They improved the fluidity of how the story progressed. I mean, the options are endless. Like, it's going to be an amazing game, you know. It's really like my Skyrim. Like, I still play Skyrim to this day, and I could see myself playing Dragon Age years down the road. So... that's why I picked Dragon Age.
The replay value on it is great.
I mean, I love Smash to death, and I think it's a great game. But to me, that's more of a party game now that I've already beaten everything. Now I just wait for friends to come over and play. Whereas Dragon Age, I could sit down, take off my clothes, and play the game comfortably. So, all right, Jerome, you got to pick between Alien and Dragon Age.
I'm gonna go with Aliens.
Woo!
The game seems a lot better, at least in terms of what I have seen. I honestly haven't really played either, but I've seen some gameplay from each, and I've heard people talk about both. I don't know. Maybe it's just because Alien would be more up my alley, but I'm going with Alien.
Alien mating call. That was for you, Script. I'm saying, like, they had nowhere to really go but up after 2. That's so true. Like,
I agree. They had no place to go but up. If 2 was a better game, like, if they made 2 like Inquisition, then I would expect Inquisition to be 10 times better. Because they would have just had that flow going, and they would have just kept improving upon improving and building on a better mechanics to the game.
All right, Angie, you got to choose between Smash and Alien.
I choose Alien, yes, because remember, the reason why I choose this is because we were talking a little while ago. Remember, I streamed
Outlast.
Outlast,
and you screamed like a
Alien,
bitch.
Yeah, and you're like, Alien is just like Outlast, so I refused to buy Alien because it is just like Outlast. And Outlast was awesome, but I can't believe I'm such a little bitch for scary games.
Oh my god, the day I watched Angie stream Outlast was the best night of my life.
I'm like, I'm not going.
This was Angie.
I'm not going.
I'm going to the tunnel.
Do you know, I got heckled by my viewers to stop whining. They're like, just go. I'm like, no, I'm gonna die.
Oh my god, we've had 21 votes, 22 votes. We've actually had the most votes this year out of any other year on Gamer Chat Weekly for something. Wow. So, updated list so far. By the way, Alien has won our personal rep thing. Both Jerome and Angie voted for Alien. Booyah! So, personal picks, though. Everyone, I mean, the games this year were phenomenal. There's no doubting that. This was a good year for gaming. More so for multi-platform than exclusivity. Or exclusive, whatever.
Exclusivenessity.
Yeah, exclusivity.
Exclusivenessity.
So, I mean, it was a great year all around. Nintendo picked up their shit leaps and bounds from last year. Sony's kind of been hit down the notch a little bit with recent hacking and stuff like that. Their exclusive list wasn't that big, but neither was Xbox's, but I think Xbox had the more powerful exclusives, in my opinion. But, I mean, overall, we all have to admit that every console's fucking awesome. Every game that comes out is okay in their own right, I guess, unless you're talking about... E.T. from Atari, then we don't count that. I mean,
#1 game made ever.
So, I guess we're gonna be moving on to the straw poll here and go check out the votes and see what we got going on.
Yeah.
So,
Drum roll.
according to the straw poll, Angie, drum roll, please. Far Cry 4 with 8 votes, 22.
That's because script keeps going back and probably
23 total votes. 23 total votes. We had 8 for Far Cry, 6 for Smash Bros, 2 for Dragon Age, 2 for Alien, 1 for COD, 1 for Halo, 1 for Sunset, 1 for... I already say COD. Ash Unity, 1 for The Crew, 1 for Shadows of Mordor, 1 for Pokemon, none for Little Big Planet, none for Hyrule Warriors, Last of Us, Titanfall, Bayonetta, Evil Within, or Wolfenstein. 31 votes now. Holy shit. That jumped up like really far. And then if we go over to the UGR gaming post, we also had a little... Let me find it really quick. Boop, boop, boop. 1 second. Actually, I think... oh, no, it was actually posted on Gamer Chat Weekly. If it would load! Okay. So we got Dragon Age Inquisition for another one. We got 2 more for Dragon Age Inquisition. So that brings up Dragon Age to 4 votes. So it actually comes in third. So Dragon Age comes in third. So your top 3 are Far Cry, Smash Bros, and Dragon Age. Just beat out Alien.
There's one on the Gamer Chat Weekly page too.
That's why I looked at. That's what I was just looking at.
Did you look at the UGR one too?
Yeah. UGR I don't think posted it. So there we go. There we go, guys.
Yeah, it did. It did. There's a vote for Stick of Truth on the UGR one.
Stick. Oh, okay. So I must have.
Okay, there's 2 votes on the UGR one. There's a Stick of Truth and then Smash Brothers.
Okay, well, oof.
Oh wait,
that actually would tie Smash Brothers and Far Cry.
I will take that.
You'll take a tie? Okay.
Yep. And then just not that it matters, but there's also a vote for Call of Duty.
Yeah. All right. So there we go. We have a 2-way tie between Far Cry and Smash Brothers, and that's actually a really, really good matchup. What up, Dr. Wiggles? This is my podcast, bro. This is my podcast on iHeartRadio. You can hear every episode
Dr. Wiggles.
Yeah, Dr. Wiggles, the maker of Wigglebot, who is what I'm using.
Really? I use Wigglebot too. What is up?
Wow, you do?
I do. You told me to use it.
Oh, that's right. All right. So, well, there we have it. That is the award show, the end of the year wrap up. Would you guys have anything to say about the year in gaming in general, or any last words? Do you have any last words?
Last
words.
Overall, I guess I'll go first. Overall, 2014 could have been an amazing year. I felt that it was bogged down between launch issues and hackers and just overall bugs. A lot of games that launched, especially in the holiday season, had problems. Even if we specifically didn't have problems through our time, gamers in general had problems with them. And it's really hard to overlook. A lot of games won't be remembered as positively as they should have been, like Unity or Halo.
Watch Dogs.
Yep.
Or, yeah, Watch Dogs was...
Anything Ubisoft touched this year?
No, that's not fair. I mean,
no, that's not fair.
That's not fair. No,
how?
Fair.
Yeah, but Far Cry. Well, Far Cry had a lot of connecting issues on day 1 too. Besides me, I had no issue.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like I said, I'm okay with day 1, but once we get into the month 1, that's where it starts to be a little. Eh. But no, I mean, it was a good year. There was a lot of strong, solid titles. Microsoft really upped their game in terms of their interface. Nintendo upped their game in terms of exclusives. Sony, I don't know what Sony did.
Sony.
Hey, I
Sony,
have
where
all 3
are
consoles. I have all 3 consoles. I am completely, hating on Sony doesn't benefit me at all, but Sony really dropped the ball this year. They sold a lot of systems, and that's great, but I mean, Drive Club was their big release this holiday season, and it was a complete failure in terms of exclusives. So it could have been it was a good year. It could have been great, but it was a good year.
Angie.
Yes.
While you're Claudia the Chance of Meatballs typing over there.
I was going to completely self-promote myself in your channel for my Twitch channel because I quit my job on Monday.
You do?
I really did. I went in and I said I fucking quit.
Just walk and be like, I'm out, mic drop.
I really did. Joe's so pissed at me. It's not even funny.
Why did you do that?
Hashtag got married. Hashtag quits job. She's like, I'm out. I'm done. Peace. Walks out.
I was working 50 hours a week. I had no time for anything. I couldn't even review video games anymore. I was like, this hurts my passion. So, as I was cloudy with a chance of meatball typing because I was going to self-promote myself, I think for 2014, I mean, looking back, it was a year, I agree with Jerome, for great games, and there could have been great things that happened, but...
Rest in peace, job. Oh God, what just happened? Why?
I literally quit my job. I have my own business I want to open, so I figured I'm going to find another job to work part-time or semi-full-time, whatever, and just open my own business, because I'm like, fuck this. Literally, fuck this. So if anyone wants to help me come up with a name, but we'll talk about that later. But for this year, gaming could have been great. I don't understand the stupid glitches on these games for these new consoles. Like, these guys have years perfecting these games. Now, either people are getting effing lazy or companies are cutting corners, and this is really annoying to me, like Assassin's Creed. There were some glitches. I encountered a few, and it just... Come on, guys, you know? Come on, guys.
I apologize for the amount of white space. I don't know what just happened to my Skype, but like someone Skype messaged me and then like everything exploded somehow. So
I see myself though, so it's good. This is the show about Angie. This is
the show.
The Angie show.
This is the Angie
Never
show.
mind Gamer Chat Weekly. This is Angie show.
Hold on, I'm fixing it right now. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize.
It's okay.
There we go.
But I just, this year was great. I look forward to next year. Final Fantasies are coming out next year. The Order is coming out next year.
Zelda's coming out next year.
Zelda's coming out next year. There's a lot of good releases that I'm looking forward to. So next year I feel is going to be 10 times better.
My year in review, I had one hell of a time hanging out with you guys at PAX. I had a great time with all the new consoles that I was able to acquire this year. I went from 0 next-gen consoles this year to everything. I did all of that by moving in with my best friend. I moved houses this year. I acquired all the systems. I acquired 3 cats in the process. I don't know how I did that. But as far as gaming goes, like I had a really good year with the exclusives that came out. I had a good year with just playing a whole bunch of different shit. As a PC gamer, though, I really have to say that I'm kind of blessed because I got to try out a lot of like different indie style games and a lot of different mods for different things, and it was one of those fun things that I enjoy looking forward to every year is going back in time and going, okay, what game have I touched in a year or two? What mods are now out for this game? Reload game, install mod, and go, wow, this game looks different. Like I went back and I re-downloaded Skyrim a couple days ago because it was on Steam sale. It came with a high-res texture pack that I've never seen before, and I loaded up. I was like, was this game made this year? Because it looks like it was made this year. Holy shit. So, I mean, I've been around the block. I've seen all the console war hate between Sony and Microsoft. I've been part of it this last couple of weeks with the Lizard Squad DDoSing attack, saying that Microsoft at least has better security and has better VPN software and shit to get the DDoS down. I feel bad for the PlayStation owners that couldn't get on for 3 days straight. But
I think they're still having troubles. Actually,
they're still getting everything up, but it works now. They already announced Fallout 4. It's set in Boston. Look at UGR Gaming for the info. We already have the info because we have inside info because
we're special.
Because Jerome over there got the info. So,
am I visible yet?
No, you're not visible yet, but you're still a floating circle of death that's talking.
Yeah, you're still.
It's weird because on my Skype call, all 3 of us are still video right now.
Really?
So I don't know.
All right. Well,
fear my roundness.
Fear my round ball. Wait. Awkward. Angie, what were you pointing at? You're like.
I was pointing at Jerome. I'm trying to. He's up in my. Yeah.
Jerome would be this way for you.
No,
on the stream.
Oh, oops.
Jerome the ghost.
Vodka and Red Bull.
What are you guys looking forward to next year? Someone said it. Who was it? Knight? Did Knight say it? No. FJ said it. Battlefield Hardline. I am looking forward to Hardline. I don't know why. Something about like mixing Payday with Battlefield makes me very, very happy. I played the beta and I absolutely loved it. So what are you guys looking forward to this year, Jerome?
I am ready to accept Zelda as my Lord and Savior.
My body is ready.
Also, I'm going to continue my hunt to track down fucking amiibos. Because goddamn it, I gotta catch them all.
We just turn amiibos into Pokemon.
Yeah, just wait till they do that. An amiibo
Oh.
for all 800 Pokemon.
What about
Have fun.
Jerome? Me and you were both drooling over Rainbow Six as well.
Yeah, that's right. Siege. I forgot about Siege.
Siege. We were watching we were watching the Ubisoft keynote at E3, throwing our wallets at the screen, going, take it all now, take my credit card of $6,000.
Ubisoft had a great year at E3 this year.
Yeah, they did. They actually
there's a lot of good games coming out. I'm really kind of interested in the order. I'm hoping it'll be similar to what the experience I had with Gears of War. That's hoping. Uncharted comes out and that'll be fun. I've never played Uncharted before, so I'm excited to give that a shot. I kind of want them to release like an HD, not HD, because PS3 was HD, but I want a Uncharted collection because I've never played Uncharted, so I would love for that for the PS4.
I'd be like, I could send you all the Uncharted. I have them all.
But I don't have a PS3, as well.
Oh, I do.
That's what I'm saying. I would like a PS4 collection. What else?
Battlefront. Yeah, that's Battlefront.
Majora's Mask 3D is coming out. That'll be fucking awesome.
Dice taking a dump.
Alright. Assassin's Creed, hopefully.
Oh, that new one that they
the one that takes place in Victorian England. That'll be fun.
I'm a little disappointed that they keep pumping out games. Like, I feel that the next game is going to be... Like, I feel like it's turning into a Call of Duty where every year it's Assassin's Creed.
But
like, let's just beat it with a dead bat.
In all fairness to Assassin's Creed, in terms of quality, I know that, again, people had bug issues with Unity. They do put 5 or 6 studios to work on each Assassin's Creed game.
They do,
I mean,
but...
in all fairness, it's like... It's technically like 4 or 5 years of dev time.
But I feel that there's something lacking. Like, they're pumping them out every year, where it used to be maybe like once every other year.
It was only once every other year between like the first 2. After 2, they started being yearly. They've been people don't realize this, but they've been yearly since Assassin's Creed 2.
You are right.
Like, well, here's the thing. For me, I don't mind yearly releases for a game franchise as long as...
It's got to be good.
It's got to make sense. For me, Call of Duty is all about the multiplayer. Like, how much can... Like, where Assassin's Creed is more narrative, you can have a yearly release. It's kind of like how you can have The Walking Dead from Telltale. Telltale can put out a Walking Dead game every year.
But see, that's a different type of game. Good. That's a completely different type of game where Call of Duty is multiplayer. In terms of narrative,
well, that's what I'm saying. That's why Call of Duty, for me, doesn't work on a yearly release form.
They should be adding DLCs.
If this is like a fucking street fight, yeah!
But with Assassin's Creed, what?
What the fuck?
You guys are just going ham! Jesus Christ!
No, Andy, shut up. You're wrong.
No, because to me, fuck you, Jerome.
Shut up,
I love
Andy,
you, but fuck you. No, see,
Angie, I have amiibos. Your argument is invalid.
Ooh, shots fired.
That doesn't even make any sense. That's not even a fair shot.
It doesn't
I'm sorry. I don't have fucking amiibos. I'm a grown-up.
Oh shit!
So
shots fired! Shots fired!
At least I didn't quit my job.
Oh!
How is that a bad thing?
Because I'm adult enough to know I have bills to pay and...
I just had a wedding. You know how much money I have?
I don't know. You must have a lot since you just quit your job.
I have. You know what? I actually have a second job lined up, so it's not that bad.
Oh, hold on, wait. I have to interject. I have to interject. Hey, Jerome, who has video? Angie, not you.
But God damn it, does Angie have a ball?
Now, bitch?
This fight like literally is driving me to drink.
What now, bitch?
Straight from the bottle.
Oh no!
My God, people.
But okay, but Jerome, I get your point. I really do. But I just feel that, games like Call of Duty could be putting out DLCs versus new games.
Oh no, I agree on that. I think Call of Duty should not release yearly.
Yeah, they should just put out DLCs. But I don't because for a while, Halo was saying
that Assassin's Creed's more acceptable, not 100% acceptable, but it's more acceptable in the way that it's more narrative.
He just called me a retarded gamer. Do you see this shit?
What? No, I didn't. What?
No, not you. Some kid in the chat. I'm not a retarded gamer. I'm just passionate, okay? And Jerome is not a retarded gamer.
dying.
There's difference between nerd rage. Scribbag, take care of the shit.
So, Halo 5 Guardians. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yep.
Oh,
That's all
I'm looking forward to the Division and the Order, and of course Evolve. I am psyched about Evolve.
Oh yeah, Evolve. Yo, so you get your ass kicked again by me as
Yeah.
as the monster. Ugh! Ugh!
Did you play in the beta or the alpha? The alpha.
I was in the alpha, and I also kicked your ass at PAX this year.
I know. Well, I'm just skipping over that one and just asking if you played in the.
Oh God, no. Honestly, Boda, I can't even right now. I'm beyond evening.
Script's handling our shit. Our enforcer.
No, FJ's fine. Jesus. I mean, this is like a potato fight at this point. Like I'm just.
It is like a retard fight. Nobody's gonna win.
I'm just here waiting for the popcorn to start because
it's just a lot of slapping.
I'm waiting for it to come out of the oven right now, the microwave right now. Did you hear that popping?
I would call it a typical girl fight where they just kind of, yeah.
God, you're like a bunch of 8th graders on the
I
basketball
broke my
court.
nail, guys.
Oh my God!
Down. I broke my nail.
All right, well, that looking forward to comment was not meant to start a debate and a huge debacle. Damn, son!
That's awesome, though.
We're highlighting that shit right there.
I know. Thank you for that question. That was a great question.
You're welcome. Get the popcorn, take off your pants, and enjoy the show. Damn.
And I was just kidding, by the way, Angie. You were nuts.
I know. It's okay.
It was too much fun not to go for it.
I know. We had
honestly,
to go there.
Bacon. I would love to give out free tickets to whatever, but to PAX. However, one of our own members from UGR couldn't even get in, so luckily it's us four again this year. Alan couldn't get in.
Yeah.
Shit, when's the deadline? Not that I didn't not apply. When was the deadline
it's
again?
January. I think it's January.
Yeah, you go apply right now. It takes 2 seconds.
Just do it, Jerome. Do it.
Okay.
Like me, Angie, and Brandon got accepted like instantly, but I said I was
and I used
Gamer
the
Chat
podcast.
Weekly. Yeah, use the podcast, but use the email that Brandon should have sent you with the letter. So, anyways, that's the end of the show, guys. This has gone on for now an hour. Exactly an hour. We're so good.
I kind of want to keep going because I love this.
Well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna be back next week on Tuesday.
Yes.
Me and Jerome kind of decided, and Angie, we've all kind of want to do.
While I was gone on vacation.
Well, no, we all kind of want to do the stream. We want to stream the podcast more. We want to get better overlays. We want to get more interaction with the viewers. Is this right here? Like you 22 people in chat right now, even though it says 12, there's actually 22 of you in here. Thank you for being here. This is a really good turnout for our first ever stream. Of the podcast.
Karen, you said do the podcast is my outlet, right?
Yes, use the podcast.
Not UGR.
Not UGR, but Brandon specifically wrote a note for all of us that said that we are with Gamer Chat Weekly for UGR. It's part of.
I'm just a podcaster.
Yes. And then
even though you write most of the articles, it's okay.
And then link the iHeartRadio page.
FJ, we still like you. It's all right.
So
you're forgiven.
No, you're fine.
This time.
No, FJ, you're
do
fine.
The mean fame.
All right, guys. So thank you all for being here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna try and get this set up every Tuesday. Just keep on improving the way it looks. Some new overlays for the Skype chat and stuff like that, so we don't have issues where you get like white bars that you see like over there and down over that way and this white space and stuff.
And Cameron going like this. Yeah.
And me doing this thing in my face. So once again, I really appreciate you guys being here. As the sidebar over there suggests, you could follow all of us. There's Gamer Chat Weekly is the main page where we have UGR posts from the website. We have other stuff that happens on there that may be on stream, questions for you guys to answer, things to do, giveaways, whatever. And then I'm at Zoldak88 is my main personal Twitter that I use for that, at Jerome UGR and at Dante's Angel. So there you go. That's all that stuff. We will be back next week. And you guys have any last words for our first stream ever?
I forgot the password to my Gamer Chat Weekly email address.
I used my own email address.
I
And
used
still
my
Oh,
own
use
you
address.
you got by with that? Okay. That
Yeah,
was
I got
by with it.
I got by with my own too.
Okay, that makes
Love
life
you
easy.
too.
Love you too, Shinaka. And also, if you want to come back and watch the stream again, make sure you hit the follow button,
Yes,
which is
follow.
right below, because otherwise you're not going to get a notification when I go live, because I'm not playing a game that would show up in a game list. I just put podcast as like the game, so it's actually kind of hard to find. So if you want to be here every Tuesday and see what we got going on every show, our shows aren't typically like this. They're a little bit more discussion based, what's happening in the news and video games. A lot of like really fun. Should knock it with the follow. Thank you. You know, we have a lot more crazy debates and girl fights like just happened on the podcast a lot more often. This was a game. This is more of a award show type thing. We wanted to give out, you know, what we thought was.
We tried to be classy, but that's.
We tried to be classy. So yeah. If you want to hear any of the old previous podcasts, you can go to iHeartRadio and just type in Gamer Chat Weekly. All of them are there, as also. And my personal stream will start in about an hour, so about 9 o'clock. I do need time to make dinner really quick and then get my stuff reset back up for my stream. So I'll be back in about an hour. That gives you guys.
I will probably be streaming after.
And she'll be streaming after because she has no more time. You look beautiful in the pics. Thank you. What pics?
Oh, thank you. No, the pictures.
Oh, Angie. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, thanks.
Dad's
thanks, Dad. I look good in pictures. I know. So.
Thank you.
Once again, thank you guys. I'm gonna let the outro credits roll while we are still streaming, because I don't actually have an outro like thing yet, and we always talk over the outro anyways because we're that cool.
Jerome.
Everyone else. So until next week, guys, Gamer Chat Weekly bids you adieu, and thank you for participating. Love you all.
Thank you for tuning in to Gamer Chat Weekly. Check out the show on iHeartRadio and
Angie.
Spreaker for current and past episodes. And make sure to catch us next week for more news.